Hello, my friends. I don't know if you can see behind me. I'm sure you can, but it looks like there is a storm coming in, and it is actually starting to sprinkle on me. So this storm is reminding me of a story about Noah, and I am going to read it from our Storybook Bible, and I am just going to jump right into it because I am afraid I am going to get poured on. A long time passed since God created the world. People forgot about God except for one man. His name was Noah. He loved and he obeyed God. There was so much sin in the world that people were lying and stealing, cheating, hurting other people. They were even murdering people. And this made God very sad. And he tells Noah, I am going to bring a rain to flood the earth. Lots and lots of rain. Build yourself a huge boat made of cypress wood. Noah did just what God said and made a big, big boat with lots of rooms. It was also called an ark. And it was 1.5 football fields long. It was about 5 stories tall. It was a huge, massive ark. And he did just as God told him to do. And when Noah gets on the boat, he's 600 years old. He entered the boat with his wife and their sons. They have 3 sons and their sons' wives. God brought 2 of every kind of animal to the boat. Now there was also more than animals than that because Noah and his family had to eat, so they had to have food, and they also had to have animals for their sacrifices. So there was a lot of animals on the boat. There was elephants and zebras, lions and tigers, pigs and giraffes, dogs and cats, deers and rhinos, bears and cows, horses and goats, lambs and monkeys. They all came 2 by 2. All different kinds of animals, birds, and creepy crawly things came to the boat. Noah took them all into the boat, and then God shut the door. Inside the boat, the lions roared, the dogs barked, the birds chirped. It was stuffy and stinky. It was muggy and hot. On the outside, it rained and rained. And not only was it loud, stinky, but they had to take care of the animals. They had to feed them. They had to clean their stalls. They worked really hard while they were on the ark. They didn't just get to sit and have a nice, relaxing cruise. They worked. It rained giant drops and little baby drops for 40 days and 40 nights. The rains came down and the floodwaters come up. The water splashed on the sides of the big boat and pushed it up and down for 150 days. Finally, it rested on the top of a tall mountain. Now there's still floodwaters all around them. Now Noah, he sent out a raven, and he sent it out to see if it would find a place to stay and live, and it kept coming back and forth. Then Noah sent out a dove, and he sent it out, and the dove came back there was no place for him to be. 7 days later, he sent the dove back out, and this time it came back with an olive branch. Can you imagine how exciting and how much hope they found in that? Because that would be pretty, they don't know when they're going to get off the boat. And here they're seeing vegetation. 7 more days, Noah sends the dove out again, and the dove does not come back. He has found a home. So it's getting closer for him. Noah waited some more, and he waited until God said to him, come out of the boat, you and your wife and your sons and their wives. Noah's family and all the animals came off the boat. Oh no, it's starting to sprinkle. They put their feet on the dry land. They ran, they skipped, they jumped, they twirled and danced in the sunlight. They thanked God for the land, and God blessed them. Noah's family grew and grew. The animals and the birds and the creepy crawly things filled the earth again. God painted a rainbow of brilliant red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and violet across the sky and promised never again to flood the earth with water. Whenever you see the rainbow in the clouds, I will see it too, and I will remember. So whenever you see a rainbow, you remember the promise that God has made that he will never flood the earth again. Now I have a quick question, and you can talk about this to your family. How would you have felt if God had told you to make an ark? Would you have done it? Now I'm going to give you a picture of what it could have looked at like. This did not come from the Bible. This is just what they think from the descriptions that we have is what it looks like. Now it is starting to rain, so I'm going to go ahead and close this. But if you're bored, I have a fun activity for you to do. Get boxes, get sheets, blankets, whatever you have at home, and you can make an ark in your living room, if that's okay with your mom and dad, or in your bedroom. And you can get all your stuffed animals. Maybe you can borrow some from a brother or a sister, and you can put the animals in the ark. Well, it is really starting to sprinkle. Have a good week. Hope to see you next week. Bye.